Welcome back. We are on episode 16. We just explored Broadmoor Heights and picked up most of the things that we can do. We have to go back to the solar panel and fix that later when our mechanic skills gets back up. But for the most part, we've done what we wanted to do. We talked to Gideon Reyes. And now we're going to go ahead and enter the Patriarch's Palace for the first time. I don't have enough skill to do exactly what I wanted to. I was hoping I would, but now I don't. So we might have to come back to this later on to acquire what I wanted to acquire. But we'll go ahead and get the initial reactions here.
You're cleared for public areas only.
The guards who get posted here are so full of themselves.
The Patriarch likes it quiet in here. So do we. No sudden moves, understand? Used to get lots of visitors. Not anymore. Stop! No sudden moves, understand?
I'm not a religious type of guy, but I love this song. Forgot the name of it, but it's just so soothing. Cleo 2072.
Yeah, that never happened.
You're cleared for public areas only. Stop! Only members of the Patriarch's family are allowed back here. The Patriarch likes it quiet in here. So do we.
Well, the old man sure knew how to pick 'em, not so much how to keep 'em.
Those were his first two wives. They were dead before I was born.
Livia 2059. Lara 2070. And there was a grave outside in Broadmoor Heights labeled LP. So
Imagine the jolly times around this table.
This line here you wouldn't see if you did not approach Hal when you were in Broadmoor Heights.
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in? Not at all. Now, what can I do for you? Ask then. Why? Are you getting ideas? I've got years left to make that decision, Rangers. And I'm certainly not going to make it while all this is going on. Used to be my strongest supporters, until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me, and, well, until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently, Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before. Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her. Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling. The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern. Fine. Ask then. Fine. Get going, Rangers. You have work to do. Any news of my children yet, Rangers? Then what are you here for? Come back with results. Any news of my children yet, Rangers? Ask. Fine. Come back with results.
No sudden moves, understand? Used to get lots of visitors. Not anymore.
Hey, you hear about Rosalind's ex?
The love puzzle guy?
Scuttlebutt is he's been trying to get rotated into her unit.
Oh, we gotta make this happen. You ever see Roz go all Ice Queen on some poor soul? It's like, I can't even describe it.
Careful, or someone will think you got the hots for Rosalind.
No way. I just appreciate a nice evisceration when I see one. I know we're on break, but keep your voice down. Busy day today. Another day in paradise, huh? Yeah, say what you like about the old man. At least we're inside, right?
Coffee's going right through me. Damn. I know we're on break, but keep your voice down.
Busy day today.
You're cleared for public areas only. Stop!
This locker can actually give a decent weapon. Not in-game weapon, but it's possible to get a decent weapon out of here. Alright, level 10 sniper. It's 4 sniper rifles. I don't want to waste any points on sniper rifles yet. I want to get sneaky shit up, so we're going to be using a shitty sniper rifle for a while. Okay, since you have, or since we have, nerd stuff at 7, when you look at the submit shift change request, don't select Jason.
Automated duty roster change. New assignments are as follows. Guard 082, Station H. 10 That is all.
He actually does have a line. Whether we'll ever see it is another thing. Okay, so if you submit the shift change request for Jason, it removes the nerd stuff check, and you lose the XP there. So don't do that.
Automated duty roster change. New assignments are as follows. Guard 042, Station C. That is all.
Alright, he's being obstinate here.
Oh, come on, Dad. 5 more minutes.
So yeah, that took like 8 or 9 times to get that random line from him. It's just so goddamn annoying how it works. The random line should have been done better than this. It really should have been. There shouldn't be randomness to it. It should be just, okay, their first, dialogue lines are shown, and then you show your default at the very end. I mean, how hard? And anytime they get new lines, then the new lines go first.
Every man needs a hobby, I guess.
So, toaster repair level 8. Alright, we got a skill book for big guns. This chest always only has melee weapons.
Must be Val's room.
Dear me. Dear me.
So, when you first meet Valor, you're able to discuss what you found on that computer there, if you did that before meeting him. I don't know if you can do that after the initial meeting or not. Ah, okay, so we only needed 7 weird science, so good. Okay. I thought we needed 8, so happy about that. Alright, so Kwan got up to 7. So we'll be able to power level. We'll go ahead and spend that. There is another check somewhere for this Weird Science 8, but I thought that was it. So now we can go ahead and pull off Explosive 6, and we can get that EMP mine when we go back out.
Not exactly keeping her plans a secret, was she?
Okay, save it here. So this chest right here is the entire reason we got lockpicking up so quickly. So I'm going to focus on getting the submachine gun weapon, because this submachine gunner is really bad until you get a good weapon, and since this is really one of the top end weapons that you can get in the game for any class, but it's really important for the submachine gunner to get a good weapon, especially when we have the serial killer trait ready to go. Now, it also can give you a minigun. There's a recipe later on, and I never crafted it yet because I haven't had the minigun to craft it. But you actually need a minigun to craft the next weapon, so who knows what that gives you. But when you get to Steel Town, you get a lot of big guns, so you don't really need to worry about getting a minigun. The vase that we just uncovered just now by looking at Liberty's desk will give us a decent gun for Lucia, so we don't really need to worry about that. Sniper guns are plentiful, and we'll get plenty of opportunities to pick up a sniper rifle, and since we're focusing on getting sneaky shit up first, it's not imperative to get a sniper rifle anytime soon. Shotgun, I am just not impressed with the shotgun at all. Yeah, the strike attack is really good once you get it, but even some of the higher level shotguns I've had, I really haven't been impressed with that weapon. So that only leaves the brawler, and yes, if you get the power fist, that is a good weapon to have. When you get to Steel Town, you'll get a power fist that gives you the ability to hit robots. But yeah, so either if you're looking at this chest, I would say depending on what you want to focus on, you can get the Power Fist or get the submachine gun. And those are two best weapons that you can pick from this chest. So we'll be doing the submachine gun. So hopefully we'll get lucky here on the first try. And there's the Power Fist. So yeah, that's one of the best brawling weapons you can pick up. Yeah. So, but we're gonna bypass it. Especially since brawling isn't going to get up to 10 anytime soon either. Here's the minigun. As far as automatic weapons go, I mean, I don't really use the assault rifles. There's the rocket launcher. The rocket. Alright, another power gauntlet. The rocket launcher would be great to have too, but you just don't use it enough. I mean, you could if you just kept buying ammo for it, but I don't like spending money on stuff like that unless I have to. Alright, plasma hammer. I think next time I play through this game for the second time, where I pick more like an evil way of going about things, I'm gonna play a melee character instead of a brawler, just to play around with different weapons. And I've noticed throughout any time you get these bigger chests that it likes throwing the melee weapons at you first. Like, it takes a long time to get to guns. It's just a low percentage of getting the guns. And there's a sniper rifle. And it's, if you look at the ammo type, it's the common ammo type. Sometimes the bigger sniper rifles are 50 caliber, and there's very little 50 caliber ammo in the game unless you start buying it. So yeah, I mean, just to give you a look, it's a 7 AP weapon, and it's a massive weapon, but not right now. There's a Solcom assault rifle. There's also a craft recipe that changes this into something else that I haven't gotten before because I've never had the Solcom assault rifle to do it. So basically, it's given me just about every weapon except the one I want. Three in a row. So we haven't seen a regular blunt weapon, a regular bladed weapon, or the one I'm looking for. Another power gauntlet. Alright, there we go. So we got the Ripper. And this game basically this gun basically turns our SMG into, you know, somewhat of a powerhouse. The unfortunate part is I'm gonna have to take the reduced hit chance because it requires 7 automatic weapon, and on that particular character, we're focusing on barter mechanics. So automatic weapons is a low priority until I get those two up for skill checks. But I'm still going to go ahead and equip the thing and take that hit chance reduction. Hopefully we can mitigate that with the way we position in combat and mark target, and hopefully the foam finger. And just I don't know where I picked the foam finger up, but make sure I don't have it already. Be nice to see it. Yeah, not yet. Oh, there's the recipe for the... So we just picked it up out of that chest then. So you get the SOCOM rifle. I've never created this, but I'd like to see it. Alright. So, that's what we were looking for. Now let's go and pick up our pistol.
This is the room of a woman with discipline. This is about what I expected.
It's the quiet ones, right?
just since I reloaded the zone, all the companion NPC conversation lines can pick up again. Every companion has a different line in these rooms that I know of.
Ugh! How could anyone live here? My family and I were invited to dine with the Patriarch a while ago. Seemed a bit sad at that table, all by his lonesome.
Alright. And this was the main reason we came into this zone, this pistol right here. So that makes Lucia a powerhouse early on, and it's one of the few things that I will actually mod quickly with some of the better mods once I get a hold of them. Alright, so that's the Patriarch Palace for now. Every time you get a new companion, you can come in here and whirl them around these rooms to get their dialogue lines.
The Patriarch likes it quiet in here. So do we.
This palace used to be a fancy hotel back before the deluge. Wonder if they had the turret guns back then.
Alright, so we picked up that adoption paper for Melissa Howe, so we'll swing by there, talk to her.
Nice to see you, Rangers.
Even with this beastly weather, I can smell them from here.
Absolutely repugnant, Miss Howe. Repugnant!
I don't believe we were having a conversation. I'd certainly remember that odor. You again? How did you get that? I see. You have me at a disadvantage. I knew this day might come, but I didn't think it would be at the hand of strangers. Hand over those documents. In return, I'll use my considerable influence to ensure you are well known and fondly thought of among respectable sorts of people. My people. What? Thank you. You really aren't from around here. How refreshing. Thank you, Rangers. I'm unsure what your game is, but I appreciate discretion. I just...
Yes.
Alright, so we picked up some explosives. And we've already done that conversation. I don't want to do that one again. Let's go around here.
Someday I'm gonna live like this. Someday.
I'd almost feel sorry for them if Gwen wasn't so... Gwen.
So they were talking about Isaac Reed. I don't know why they just didn't voice act the lines. I don't think that's the case because some of them are acted. I think there's just a bug there that the lines are there and they just didn't program the NPCs to actually say them or link the sound file to them. It makes no sense. I mean, this is only technically this is only like the third zone that you can go. It's like one of the 3 top zones you can go into right off the bat in the game. So, I mean, I could have broken into this right after entering downtown Colorado Springs by just busting open the door and clicking the power on. So, to not have the NPC lines working here, it just makes no sense to me. Oh, we were going into the Weston's house. There we go.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, they do not.
Another series of lines that don't make sense. Once she says it the first time, we've already been in here. There's no reason for her to say that line ever again. Now you see, she also had another line when she was coming up here about talking about her mother sitting here. So she says one of the lines, but doesn't say the other. So obviously they could program it where she doesn't say the line. Stupid. It's just dumb. And we forgot to open that container. How about that? There we go. Losing out on money. Marshall Quan. Alright, no frag grenade. Killing me. Killing me, Quan. I like frag grenades. They can be the great equalizer, especially if you got 2 or 3 of them ready to go. Again, a series of lines that should have been voice acted. Makes no sense.
Wonderful to see you, Rangers.
Alright, so that completes
Welcome
Broadmoor
to the right
Heights.
side of the tracks.
That completes Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace. So, I'm going to end the episode here. We'll pick back up with going to Ranger HQ, power leveling our people, and then heading out to the Colorado world map and driving around for the first time. Alright guys, later.